I finally got the chance to watch last week's episode of Empire, and you know, there was a lot that took place in that episode, and like I said in a previous video, I'm not sure if I'm going to stay Team Cookie or Team Lucious, because Lucious is kind of winning out on every end, and him and his little dirty attorney Thristy is just making too much noise for me. And when Lucious sent the guys in there to steal Cookie's masters for their music, it's like, okay, Lucious, you are at an all-time low. And it's almost like Lucious wants Cookie, he wants to be the rule over Cookie and Hakeem and Jamal and Andre. He wants to be the rule over him, and of course it's his empire. And he's supposed to be the king of that empire, and you know, he exercises his authority, you know, in more ways than one, even if that means hurting each other's feelings. And it's just amazing to me. And you know what, Cookie is going to win out no matter what. And now she has a little guy from, he was in I Can Do Bad All By Myself, so him and this guy in Taraji P. Henson have acted together before, and they make a really good team as far as acting. So hopefully he'll get a chance to stay around for a while, because if you remember, I forget his name, but if you remember, he was the Mexican guy that was her love interest pretty much in I Can Do Bad All By Myself, that Tyler Perry movie a couple of years back. And now he's in Empire as this promoter, you know, concert promoter or whatever. And he kind of proved himself by, first of all, he carries a gun, and second of all, he handled himself pretty well when the guys came in trying to rob Cookie's little spot. So that was really good. He handled himself really good, and I could see them working together. And with Portia, I don't even see how Portia's part fit in with walking in with the dog and talking about the dog could be. It's like, okay, why was that even a part written in there? Okay, you could have kept her out for that whole episode like you did Anika, because I don't think I've seen Anika not one time in that entire episode. What else happened in that episode? And then when you get to Jamal and his music and what happened with the artist guy and Jamal's boyfriend. See, now you really need to let him go, because the guy kept coming at Jamal, you know, trying to have sex with Jamal, oral sex with Jamal. Jamal kept, no, I'm not into you like that. But yet here it is, your guy, your companion, your partner, your friend, whoever it is that you're contemplating about taking on the road with you and, you know, keeping close with you, he betrayed you, you know, by doing the same thing that you were resisting. He went ahead and fell prey to it, and only more than likely because he wanted to. He didn't have to. He wanted to. So he did what he wanted to do, and that goes to show that he would not only do it with that guy who wasn't even attractive, had no sex appeal, no anything, but yet he gave into it. What else, or who else won't he give in to? So it's like, you know what, leave him at home. You don't need to be distracted by him. Just do what you need to do, get it done, get it over with. And I'm digging the relationship between Cookie and her sons. And I like the way Cookie told Andre when Andre was getting baptized, how, you know, I don't need to hear it. Nobody needs to hear what it is that you have to say. Those are your secrets. That's stuff that only you need to know. Nobody needs to hear that. And by the way, I'm proud of you. Let's go do this. Okay, see, that's a real mother. So at this point, Empire episode 6 will not be televised until November the 4th. The only way that it will not be televised, it'll be pushed back another week, is if the World Series continues on. So in that upcoming episode, which is episode 6, whenever it comes off a hiatus, remember in this last episode, Hakeem got kidnapped. So you'll see in the upcoming, in fact, there's a trailer. You can go visit my website and you'll be able to see the trailer and also read more about it. But Cookie and Lucious come together to try to find Hakeem. There's a lot going on. And not only that, remember I spoke a little earlier about Cookie and the Rodriguez boy. His name is Rodriguez, and in Empire his name is Laz. So Cookie and Laz are, it looks like they're positioned in Empire to be a couple, more or less, like kind of like he'll be her love interest. And that'll be very interesting to see, because I kind of want him to stay around in Empire, and I want him to more or less be Cookie's, not her boy toy, but more or less like her guy. You know, no matter what she does, how she do it, who she does it with, he's always there. He's solid. He's her, you know, her right-hand man. And that's what I like to see for him, because they're really good as an acting couple. They mesh really well together. They look good together. And I think it'll work for them, you know, not just in this episode, but in other episodes. So I'm hoping that, you know, for him. So it's going to be a really hot episode 6, so stay tuned for that. And I think that was all I had to say about season 2, episode 5 of Empire. You know, all that stink that went down, and I think the biggest thing in that was, like, Andre got baptized, and of course everybody showed up. Lucious was ignorant, like Lucious always is, but Lucious is not really ignorant in a sense. I think Lucious just has a lot of issues that he deals with from childhood to up to adulthood. So that's pretty much it for the Empire review. I'm going to do a review for Rosewood. That's a new show on Fox with Morris Chestnut. There's a couple other shows I'm going to do reviews for, so just kind of stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon.